We are living in such a me society. It's all about me, my feelings, my needs. You didn't treat me right. Everything is about me. And people never evolve into becoming who they should be because they never get beyond living for themselves. They lose their mission because their feelings got hurt. They lose their calling because their feelings got hurt. Because we're in a narcissistic society where everything is about me. I can't be loyal because it's about me. I can't sacrifice because it's about me. I've got a message, but I won't give it because I don't like being in front of people. It's about me. I got kids, but I don't want to be bothered with them because they get on my nerves. It's about me. People who have kids and don't want to be bothered with them. Quit looking at some cute guy and saying, I want you to be my baby daddy. When he gets through being cute, you still got that kid. If you're a man, quit looking at a woman, she's gorgeous. I want you to have my baby. After she had the baby, I want you to take care of that baby. I want you to bring some bread and some food up in this mug. This me syndrome is killing us. People who are preaching now are not preaching for the crowd. They're preaching for themselves. What's in it for me? This is about service. This is about giving yourself away and going where you've never gone before, living bigger than me. I want to live big. I'm through living small. I'm not going to let the devil talk me into living small. I don't want to waste a week. I don't want to waste a day. I want to live big. That's why I'm not going to let you get on my nerves, because I want to live big. That's why I don't care what you think about me, because I want to live big. I want to live so big that I live for something that is bigger than myself. I didn't come here to live and die just to pay the mortgage on a house I'm going to leave. If live for some clothes in your closet, you're living all of your life for stuff you're going to leave. That was it? That's all you're going to do?
Some people don't want anything much. Most people operate in the area of survival. They're fine just like they are. But there's some people who that just surviving is not enough. And these individuals, there's something in them that says, I can do better than this. One of the things that was asked George Bernard Shaw at the end of his life, if you had to be anybody in the world, who would you like to come back as? He said, I like to be the man I never was. What you think about your dream? And I want you to increase your dream. I said you have something special. You have greatness in you. You have the ability to do more than you can ever begin to imagine. And greatness, ladies and gentlemen, greatness, it's a choice. Most people, ladies and gentlemen, go to their graves living a life of mediocrity, living a life far below their potential.
What are you doing that is beyond you? I don't want to make you feel bad, but what would people lose if they lost you? When God gives you gifts, do you think He gave you the gift for you? Whatever God gave you, He gave it to you to affect somebody beyond yourself. Until you have been worried about something bigger than you, you have not lived yet. You're not living, you're just existing. You want to know what makes people great? It's when you are troubled by what makes other people comfortable. What moves you? What do you value? What will you fight for? If you can't answer that, you have not lived. Dr. King answered that. Mahatma Gandhi answers that. All of our heroes are heroes because they were living for something bigger than themselves. Does it matter to you that people are dying? Does it matter that people are suffering? Because we're living in a society today that doesn't seem to care. We are living in the last days, and the Bible said that the love of many will wax cold. Is a sign of the end time. The fact that people can see somebody shot down in the street and keep on eating their lunch. What has happened to us? Don't tell me you care if you can't back it up with what you do. Don't be concerned about me and you didn't call me. I want to see you go out of your way for somebody other than you. To say, I'm too big to live this small and never do anything with my life that shakes the world. I'm living for something that's bigger than me. I don't know who I'm preaching to this morning, but the Lord sent me here to tell you, you've been positioned for purpose. When the time is right, God's going to use you to influence. You can get paid anywhere. God didn't send you there to get paid. He sent you there to make a difference. You've been in your safety zone so long that you're about to asphyxiate.
If you focusing on being regular, you're gonna have a regular life. It's nothing wrong with that. But if you aspire to something more than regular, you got to go be extraordinary.
If you ever get exposed to greatness and go back home to weakness, you won't even feel at home anymore. When you hear that conversation, you used to think it's funny, now you think it's irrelevant. Do you hear what I'm saying to you?
We all face pressure in life and times where we could feel overwhelmed. It's easy to feel like it's too much. We can't take it anymore. God will never let us face more than we can handle. When God designed you, He took into account everything you would face. When you feel overwhelmed, it's because you're stronger than you think. You'll never know how strong you really are until you face pressure that you've never faced. You can look back at times where you didn't think you could go on, but somehow it didn't defeat you. Why didn't it break you? Because you were stronger than you thought. You will always be able to bear whatever comes your way. When God designed you, He knew what pressure. Face. If that pressure was going to crush you, then God wouldn't have put you there. You've been designed for it. Now you have to get in agreement with God. If you go around thinking, I can't raise these kids, this pressure at work is overwhelming, that's going to defeat you. Can-do power doesn't do you any good if you have a can't-do mentality. You weren't created to fall apart when pressure comes. You are more favored than you think. You are more anointed than you think. When you start seeing yourself as strong, well able, you'll discover strength that you didn't know you had. When you're weak, you need to say, I am strong. When you feel intimidated, you need to say, I am a mighty hero. Are you seeing yourself the right way? Have you discovered what's in you? You're not weak. You're not at a disadvantage. You are a man of fearless courage. And the pressure on the outside. outside may be great, but God knew you would face it. He's already given you what you need, not just to survive. You weren't created to survive, but to thrive. Don't go your whole life and never discover what's in you. You are stronger than you think. Don't be intimidated by how big the opposition is, by how powerful the people are against you. You have the favor of God. You are stronger than you think. He's already put things on the inside that you can't see right now, but at the appointed time, you're going to come out of what's holding you back. Not like you were, but you're going to bloom, accomplish greater goals. There are things in your destiny that can only happen with the dirt. The challenge is when we get dirt on us. It's easy to get discouraged, give up on our dreams. That's going to keep the seed from germinating. God wouldn't have allowed the dirt if it was going to keep you from your purpose. That dirt is not going to defeat you, it's going to promote you. I've learned it's not the size of the problem, it's the size of the person. But I wonder how many times our Heavenly Father looks down at us and thinks, why are you giving up when I've called you a mighty hero? When I've surrounded you with favor, when I've armed you with strength for every battle, when I've designed you to withstand any pressure that comes against you. Stand strong. Be courageous. Praise when you could be complaining. Expect favor when it seems impossible.